The day begins as it ends, with the sun low on the horizon and the sound of nature awakening from the darkness. Today's an exciting day, one that I know I'll look back on fondly and for a long time. Because today's a day of adventure, the type of day I long for, the type of day where I feel completely like myself. And so off we went, navigating with only a paper map in hand, traveling on a whim. How on earth did we get here, you might ask? Well, let me show you. It started a few days prior, when an opportunity presented itself to make a spontaneous visit to my old university home of Victoria, leaving Vancouver and the mundane, mushy weeks I'd been having behind. Beginning with one of the most beautiful sunrise sailings I've ever been on, the light filled any gaps it could and illuminated the sheets of cloud high above. It had been a hectic period of time where I spent too much time in my head, perpetually burning myself out with my thoughts. But an hour and 35 minutes of forced meditation gave me the presence that I needed to realize that this was an adventure that was about to unfold. In fact, I was already in it. After a few scenic, green, and fresh stops along the way, I made it to my destination to check in with family and get ready for a big weekend ahead. I met up with some friends I hadn't seen in too long and spent the day catching up, laughing, and supporting our old university team. All the while planning a day trip within the Gulf Islands as a photography getaway with one of my friends. As the night went on, we finally settled on a place called Saltspring Island. And so, when the next morning came, we were off, seaward bound.
Where do you want to go?
Man, were we excited. Your body wakes up differently when you rise for something you're genuinely excited to do. And boy, I sprung out of bed. The beautiful thing about this place is that it's not the big landscapes that jump out at you. It's the million little small treasures that force you to stop, to notice, to slow your breath, and to bring your mind to match the wavelength of this slow-moving island. And it's a magical feeling when you do, because you realize the things you walk by without a second thought might just be the things that you need to stop and notice the most. Like the sound of the passing birds, or the way that the colors vividly refract through the tide pools, or how the wildlife shows a curiosity, but never an eagerness to get too close, or the fact that if you look hard enough, you can see millions of years of the waves washing up on the shore. And just like us, you can see the impact that each one has had. There's an organicness to everything that lives on this island, as if it's been thoughtfully curated to one day end up deep in the soil, in the same place that it was found, as if nothing here was ever designed to outlast its essence. And you can tell not just by looking at it, by observing it, but by feeling it and experiencing it with your body. There's a connection to nature here that I haven't experienced anywhere else. It's the way that the natural world grows in unison with what's made by hand, and how their interaction feels earthly and complete. Because maybe it's not that human hands have touched it, but in the way that they do. And the hands of creation have taken the utmost care as to not disturb the sanctuary, the peace, the quiet, and the feeling of surrender to the natural world that define this place and make it feel the way that it does. And what better way to capture that essence than through the medium that prioritizes reality and its organic textures? Just the chemical interpretation of what our eyes see. Because here, beauty is enough without having to amplify it, and doing so would only make it feel far less delicate. And that's the exact opposite point of what this place is meant to be. Subtle, yet powerful. And for the first time in months, I felt myself get caught up in the moment. I found a flow state that day, present and aware, but from a place of calm and not anxiety. Instead of being driven by a swarm of thoughts, like bees to their hive, it was just two friends riding the wave of adventure with no expectations. There to appreciate and not judge. Wander but not search. And I realized that maybe the reason I felt so free that day is that I let go of the desire, the hunt for something I could not predict, and succumbed to the pure experience. No goals, just adventure.
Okay, come on now, come on now. Oh,
Got the Hatfield boots on right now.
I think the waves are really cool.
The last time I set foot on this island was nearly 20 years ago. Just me and my late grandpa. It's a memory I will have for the rest of my life. A core memory that's ingrained deep inside of me. Because who knew that an ice cream cone and a boat ride could mean so much for a little kid? But when it's shared with someone special, someone that you look up to, it just means that much more. Maybe that's why this place feels so special. Maybe there's a lingering sense of nostalgia from years ago, dispersed through the air, coating every surface. And as we began to chart our way home, the sun broke through the clouds as if it were waving us goodbye, just the way he used to.
Those are some pipes. You got some pipage.
And as we sailed away, we looked back with fondness, and we waved right back. And so the day ends the same way it began, with the sun low on the horizon and the sound of nature once again sinking into the silence. And we knew that this day would be one we would remember for a long time.
You pop out the window and wave to me.
How many takes do we need of this?
10. One more. 3, 2, 1.